One of the biggest challenges with any product launch is getting the audience to pay attention. But when we launched the new Wildcat XX side-by-side for Textron Off-Road, the audience was already there and waiting. XX was a long-rumored, often asked about performance side-by-side, and fans of the brand had been speculating about its release for years and whether or not it would live up to their expectations. Once we got a release date, we had another challenge. XX had no turbo engine like its competitors, which were some of the biggest names in power sports. What it did have was a ride quality like no other, smoother and more capable on any terrain. The thing is, smooth and capable don't go on spec sheets. So how do you launch a vehicle that matches that level of anticipation with a key product differentiator that requires a test drive to believe? Our solution? Get out the map, roll the cameras, and put ride over everything. This is the Wildcat XX product launch. We started with high-impact videos to proclaim that Wildcat XX had arrived. Then, we challenged riders to tell us where to take it. Some left suggestions in the comment section. Others headed to a dedicated microsite called rideovereverything.com. There, they could pinpoint their favorite riding locations on a map. That's when we booked our tickets to go film some incredible rides. We picked 8 locations across America that showcased all the different types of environments where Wildcat XX's superior ride quality could thrive. California dunes and deserts, high-altitude rock climbs in Utah, muddy trails in West Virginia, and everywhere in between. Each suggested by an actual rider, each dominated by Wildcat XX. Individual videos were made for every location, calling out the challenger in the video and showing Wildcat XX handling the ride. When you can't win on the spec sheet, seeing is believing, and our audience saw XX do a little bit of everything. We also tagged the submitter when we posted their video on social to connect directly with the fans and help spread the videos organically. For paid media, a highlight reel introduced Wildcat XX to the world. In addition to establishing awareness, we needed to convince riders that XX had a ride like nothing else they'd experienced. We used the theme of Ride Over Everything to nod to both the ability of the vehicle to handle any terrain and the fact that the ride quality matters more than any other attribute. With Ride Over Everything as a battle cry, the microsite transformed into a robust product showcase. Dynamic feature presentations detailed the engineering feats that gave XX its superior ride, and a series of 3 Inside the Ride videos showcased how XX stacked up against the competition in terms of its suspension, its shocks, and its driver experience. Off-roaders are gearheads, and they know their stuff. So this content let us dive deep into the proof points that move the needle for them. We also bolstered the story with the third-party credibility of off-road racing legend Robbie Gordon, who helped design XX. His product walk-around put the vehicle's advantages in his own unique language, one that the audience trusted and understood. Beyond Robbie, we engaged the press early and often, starting with an exclusive press event in California that put the industry's most respected editors and riders in the driver's seat. XX makes instant believers of those who test drive it, and this event was no different, resulting in glowing coverage and more than 5 million impressions. UTV Action and ATV.com even named XX its UTV of the year. The rest of the Wildcat XX story came to life in print, digital display ads, collateral, and point of sale, all under the theme of Ride Over Everything. And because this particular audience was so engaged and so passionate, social media was a huge part of the launch. From the individually targeted videos that launched the campaign to dedicated Instagram stories and posts about all the places Wildcat XX was conquering, it wasn't hard to keep the conversation going. When the audience is this hungry for something, you have to deliver. And Wildcat XX did just that. So did our campaign, which helped XX achieve the brand's highest first 3-month retail success rate of any launch. That's what happens when you put ride over everything.